What's happening, guys? So Nate back here, and in this video I'm going to show you my personal opinion on how to calculate your dream lifestyle. All of that coming up right now. Once you start making a lot of money and you start realizing you can start buying a lot of things. You can start buying whatever you want, for the most part. You can buy the new bike you want, you can buy that motorcycle, you can go on the trip you want. You can start actually doing whatever you feel like any day of the week, right? It was a great feeling. But one of the things that I see some people do, some of the younger people that just start making a lot of money, is they'll start spending all that money. They'll go buy the Lamborghini. They'll lease the Lamborghini for $2,000 a month or whatever it is, even though their drop-shipping store is only making 15 grand or whatever. You know, they only make like 15 grand a month. What I wanted to show you is how I calculate my lifestyle and how I calculate my dream lifestyle, not business expenses, but like normal living expenses, like traveling and food and apartment and rent and whatever, right? Like I have on my screen here, you know, a bunch of things that I would find. Now, you're probably gonna put in the comments, what about this? You forgot about this. Whatever, this is just some stuff I wrote down in 5 seconds, okay? But this is how I think about how I set a budget for my monthly, because once you start making a lot of money, you don't wanna just go spend it all. You wanna actually, you know, we want to invest it so your money makes money. So you want to have a budget, a monthly budget for your rent, your monthly budget for your food, monthly budget. Even though you're not poor, you still want to budget, say, okay, I got $5,000. Like this is what I give myself right now. I basically say, hey, you can spend $5,000, which is 10% of what I actually make. So my monthly expenses that I allow myself for rent and everything and fun and everything, I say, okay, here's 10% of what I make. That's what I can spend per month. And then the rest of that I put away for future investments. Right now I'm stacking cash so I can do some real estate. But then eventually my money is gonna make money, right? That's the goal. And so you can continue that process. But here, like, I'll show you on my screen, my monthly expense for my dream lifestyle. Now, I'm not there yet. I mean, I could do these things, but not at the level I want, right? Not the level that I would like, which is budgeting 10% of your earnings per month. So I make about 50 grand a month. So I budget 10%, it's about $5,000 for whatever I wanna do. Whether that's to go travel, we gotta take 1,500 bucks a month for rent out of that $5,000, buy a camera, whatever, you know, like anything that's, buy a drone, whatever. Like the money I allow myself to spend is 10% of what I actually earn. And then the rest of it I save. So for example, on this scenario would be a dream lifestyle. So this is like totaling $37,000 a month, which is 10%. If I follow that 10% rule, which means I need to make $375,000 personally, not in the business, not gross. My personal profit needs to be $375,000 per month in order to do what I envision as a dream lifestyle. So that is like, hey, we're gonna fly $3,000 for plane tickets for me and my girlfriend round trip wherever we want to go. Basically one trip, international trip, okay? Here, let's stay 10 days every month. Let's stay 10 days, $500 per night at a hotel, $5,000. Let's get my personal chef. Now I actually have food delivery here and it doesn't cost anywhere near 1,500 bucks a month. I think I pay $400 a month right now for food prep. They make it for me, whole organic food or whatever. But if I want to have someone in the house, you know, making 3 meals a day for me so that it's fresh, it actually comes off the pan, they're not just delivering me food, it's gonna cost a little bit more money. Maybe not even 1,500 bucks a month, maybe like 700 bucks a month here in Thailand for someone that do that, but I just put 1,500 to make sure that he's a really good person, okay? 5,000 for fun money online, because you go to Amazon, you're like, yeah, that looks cool, buy. One click, right? One click, buy. So fun money just for online spending, I say $5,000 a month. You go see these Facebook ads for cool products, dude, I want that website, but you never actually buy any of that stuff. I'm budgeting myself to go buy some of that stuff, okay? So $5,000 a month to go buy fun stuff from online. Then we have another $5,000 a month for the travel money. So now we spend $3,000 for plane tickets, $5,000 for hotel, but another $5,000 for when you're actually wherever we travel. Hey, let's go do the adventures. Let's go do whatever we want to go do. Oh, we just went to an island. Let's go rent kayaks or go rent ATVs or go rent jet skis or whatever. All that kind of money comes out of this budget. Travel fund money right there. And then here for the super palace of super palaces, the mansions of all mansions, 15 grand per month, utilities, insurance, rent, everything here, internet, fiber lines, 5 fiber lines to my house, whatever I want, right? You can get an epic palace on the beach, right on the ocean front, nobody on the sides of you, nobody above you, like your private beach. And this is what I'm thinking about, like a 15 grand per month. Or maybe it's not on a beach, maybe it's up on the hill overlooking on a cliff or something. We're saying 15 grand a month here in Thailand. In America, 15 grand a month is not gonna get you a box, but I'm here in Thailand, so I can get what I want for much cheaper. I just said worldwide health insurance, 500 bucks. I'm just putting it in there because I thought about it, whatever. Insurance, right? Get a nice insurance policy, whatever. You should put maybe life insurance on here too, I don't know, but whatever. I just got some insurance on it. Car lease, if I wanna go rent like some, sick car, I'm not really a car guy. I got a motorbike. I'm not even a motorbike. I got a scooter. When I'm saying I want a sick car, if I got the money, and it's 10%, that's what I'm thinking. Like, why not? Why not just have it, right? Whatever. So I'm throwing it in there. This is my dream lifestyle. So there's no limit. I have to spend my 10% of my earnings. So if I made 375,000, I gotta spend 37 grand a month. And then here, car insurance, blah, blah, blah. And there's probably a bunch of other stuff that I forgot about. But the goal of this video is to show you, like, this is a pretty epic lifestyle. Maybe I don't spend 15 grand a month. Maybe I only spend like 5 grand a month. I don't do a trip every month, or not as epic of a trip. This can adjust dynamically. But if I wanna go balls to the walls, dream lifestyle, travel 10 days of the month, every month, live in a mansion palace, have servants at my knees, we're looking at, I need to personally take home, to follow my rule, I need to personally take home over 300,000 a month. That way, only 10% of my earnings actually go to monthly expenses. That is my rule. I like that 10% number. That way I know majority of my money, 90% of my money goes to investments. Now, yes, I didn't even put taxes on here. Yeah, whatever, forget the taxes. This is take home after taxes. This is what, in my head, what I'm thinking. 375 after tax, what I actually have. This is what I like to live by. 10% is my monthly allowance. Like right now I make about 45, 50 grand a month. I let myself have 5 grand a month, period. I don't even, and the funny thing is I don't even spend that much. That's the amount I allow myself. So when my family came, I spent 8 grand that month when they came. Here in Thailand, 8 grand. Since then, 2.5, 3, maybe 3, maybe. Yeah, about 3. Yeah, about 3. It's averaging 5 in the last 2 months. Now, this current month, June, will I spend 3? Maybe I'll spend 3, but I won't spend more than 3. So I'm still under my 10%, which is fine to be under. That's kind of my goal, my calculations. What I feel comfortable actually spending on a monthly basis, because I don't want to be the guy that becomes really wealthy, and the next thing you know, he's flipping burgers at McDonald's because he spent all his money, or he won the lottery and then now he has no money. Like, I want to continue to up my lifestyle. I never want to have to go back, and this, I think, is a pretty safe way. There's probably other calculations. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even look, I didn't even Google a single way to calculate your monthly expenses. There's probably tons of articles online, right? I didn't do any of that. This is just what I feel like is a safe way to go. Some people will probably say, hey, your rent should be 10% alone or 20% alone, and you can have all your other expenses in it. That's not what I want. I want to have majority of my money working for me, which means I want 90% to be going into investments to make more money. And the 10% is going to be whatever I choose to do that month for expenses. Fun money, buying camera, buying a drone, going on a trip, going to Michelin star restaurants, whatever. It's in this budget, okay? So this is my thoughts. Let me guys know what your thoughts are, what your dream lifestyle is. Post your dream lifestyle in the comments. I would be interested to see what you guys feel. I would like interested to see what you guys think is your dream. I want to see your dream lifestyle. Put your dream lifestyle in the comments. Hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you on the next video.